This move has been so good for us in lots of ways. I mean, obviously, practically, one of the things that made us move was that the rent in Clifton was too high, so that was one of the instigating factors. But actually, moving to a new location has been really important, largely because it's enabled us to adapt our business model, to change the setup of the store. We have to acknowledge that keeping film history alive can't just be one type of film history. We're very much in danger if we throw things out of just having a very kind of myopic view of what cinema history was. The Apartment, which is a classic that everyone should see, a really beautiful, kind of devastating film. Billy Wilder, Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon, it's just a classic. You have to see that millions of times. Every year if possible. And movie 43, I despair at this kind of cinema, but you know, we have it. We have it anyway. It doesn't have to be any good. We're a great resource for people doing research. Certainly, you know, there's universities, there's the BBC, there's lots going on in Bristol where people might want to rent out things for research purposes. Obviously, we've got a lot more space here on Christmas Steps too, which is fantastic. One of the things that we've built is this here cinema space, which we didn't have in the old store, and is really just, you know, giving new life to what 20th Century Flicks is.
Dear Wendy, I am writing this letter to tell you the story of the two of us.
It has been levelled at me before, yes, a bit of a film buff, film nerd, all of those things. I did start off with literature and film studies at university, and then did my master's in film studies, and then just completely ensconced in the world of cinema ever since. I think it is really important to keep it going. There is this sort of sense that there's the official canon of films and that that's really all that is available. And those are the kinds of things that will get put onto DVD, that will be easily available and you can find them online. I mean, you know, there's a million ways to watch Citizen Kane, and there always will be because it's Citizen Kane. But you might want to see, you know, a strange curiosity. You might want to watch Peter Jackson's early film Meet the Feebles, for example. And it's not available in this country on DVD, and you can't just access it easily. But you can rent it on VHS from us, and you can take a VCR on hire as well if you don't have one, so that you can see Meet the Feebles. We know people watch things on a number of different formats in a number of different ways, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be an and or, like one situation or another. Just because you rent things from Netflix online perhaps doesn't mean you can't also use 20th Century Flicks.